All right, so when you're first starting in Photoshop, probably the first thing you'll need to do is go to your little Start menu, which is on the bottom left-hand corner. You're going to need to look at where your programs are. I can show you mine, but mine right now is currently different than your screen. But if you go into this menu on yours, again, yours will look a little different. You're going to go into All Programs, and you're going to drop down to find something that is like, oh, wait. Adobe Design Premium CS 5.5. If you click on that folder, you're going to see it will open up all these different options, and you're going to scroll down until you find Adobe Photoshop CS 5.1. Eventually, we will be moving to the next version. Don't know exactly when that date is, but for right now, this is what we have. When you click on it, please give it a minute to open. It's going to use a lot of the functions on your computer to move this big program around. My suggestion is to not have anything else open. Otherwise, it slows down your computer quite a bit. So you're going to want to make sure that you only have Photoshop open. If you ever need to watch one of the YouTube tutorials, if you have that on your phone with earbuds while you're doing this on your laptop or your desktop, wonderful. If you have to have it open on your computer, just be aware it'll function a little bit slower as of right now. So you're going to go ahead and open it up. And when you open it up, it's going to look like this, but yours won't have a picture on there. So when you're working, when you scan it in, you're going to find that you'll need to open up the file. So you're going to go File, Open, just like you would open up any file, pretty much in any program. And in this case, you're going to need to find where that file is located. Most of you have yours on the desktop. So you would click right here on Desktop, or look in, find where it says Desktop, and look there. So you're going to scroll down till you find your image, and then you're going to go ahead and select it to be open. Okay, I don't have mine on here, but I'm going to go ahead and pause this, find mine, and we'll come right back. All right, so I opened up my image, and yours may look very much like this. Yours might be upside down. It may also be sideways, but we're going to fix all of that after we crop this image. Okay, so we're going to crop the image. If you look, I'm going to call this one the left toolbar. This is the top toolbar. And this is the right toolbar. Now, that's not technically the right names. It's just easy for us to be able to say, this is, go on the left side, top, right side. On the left side, you're going to go about 5 tools down. Anything that has that little black triangle in the corner says there's more tools under there. So 5 tools down, you'll see this thing called the crop tool. And that's the first thing that you're going to do is crop your image. Okay? When you crop your image, when you click and drag, it'll drag open a box. Now, what I want you to know is if you do Control+, you can zoom in. Now, you see how I have some extra page there? I'm going to bring that side in because I want it to be a nice clean line. So I'll look on the right side. Up, I have too much going on there. I'm going to make that come in a little bit. I'm going to go to the bottom. Notice again, I'm zoomed in. It's really important to be zoomed in to make sure you're getting all those great lines. So that looks really good. I can zoom back out now with Control-. And then I'm going to go ahead and press the Enter key on my keyboard. It's going to get rid of all of that extra stuff, and it's just going to have your picture. From there, you can then rotate your image. So once you have it nicely cropped, you can rotate it. Now, if you decide you want to rotate it before cropping, that's fine too, whichever you function better with. But to rotate, you're going to go to Image, and Image Rotation. Now here's where you need to think about it, and if you do it completely wrong, it's okay. You just come back here and you fix it up. There's 180 degrees, which will flip it upside down. So if I do 180 degrees, you're going to see maybe your picture came in upside down. So I'm going to do Image, Image Rotation, 180. Okay? Now if your picture came in sideways, you need to say, if I need to turn it so the bottom goes and it rotates this direction, counterclockwise, is CCW. If it's the opposite direction and it needs to rotate the way the hands on a clock would move, that would be CW. So this one needs to rotate 90 degrees, CCW. If you look here, you've got that right here. If you have no idea, feel free to ask the person next to you, feel free to ask me, or just test it out. Oh, perfect, I did it. Awesome. So at that stage, you're going to go ahead and file, and you're going to save it. You want to save this because you're going to save all of those croppings and rotation so it's ready for our next class, ready to start cleaning up, making it look awesome, and we'll be good to go. So that's all you're going to do today is crop, rotate if necessary, and then save it. Once you're done with that, you can go ahead and shut down your computers. Make sure that all of your cords are put back in the container. Make sure that you have everything done. And don't forget, if you do need a mouse, some people are really, really disliking these the touchpads on the laptops. I do have mice available at the top of the computer cart. Just make sure you put it back every day. That's it. Happy Friday.